how to do it. Timer. Oops. 10 minutes. Okay. How many was in that? 3 1/4? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I should at least get 1 3/4 out of the rest of this, and whatever left over I get, when the boil's about done, I'll add it to the boil, because it'll reduce during the boil, and then I can add it back instead of adding sugar and all that. Just add the leftover work from it. So I get a good 5 gallons out of it, and I'm not any less or any more. It's just usually an hour boil. You're making a 5-gallon batch. You want to start out with like 7.5 gallons of mash and sparge water, and then because of grain absorption, you'll lose about 1 gallon, and about, for a 60-minute boil, an hour boil, you'll lose about a half gallon to 1 gallon. Depends on how much is evaporating. So it should level out to 5 when it's all done. So that's that. Okay, this is the second batch for 10 minutes. Second sparge, and it would be my 3rd and final runnings. So that was 3 1/4, right? Mm-hmm. In there. Okay. This should be pretty clear too. If not, if I get a higher gravity, I'll just have a more maltier beer, maybe more alcohol. If I get less of a gravity, I could end up with a lighter body beer, less alcohol. I could always adjust it with corn sugar later if I had to. Depends on the volume too. Almost. And that's a little over 3.5. Alright, I kind of ran out of memory when I was doing my last sparge, my last runnings. So, well, I got about a little over 5 gallons, I'm pretty sure, just by looking at everything here. I got this, which it's starting to come to a boil. Well, the hot break, that's all the foam on top. It'll disappear after about 5 minutes of boil. Then I got that over there to add to it if it reduces. Then I got that. Then I got that. I'm going to check the gravity on it once it cools down to room temperature. And then all that in there, and there's probably some left over in the bottom there, so I'll probably have a lot of work to deal with. So I'm gonna start boil this, and I'll add my hops, and well, I'll get back to you. So yeah. Let's see. That's the hot break. That's all protein I had on there, and it's now time to add the hops. little different. They're supposed to be really good, really milder or something. Yeah. Doesn't get covered. No. So it burns off the DMS. Dimethyl sulfate. So you don't want that in your beer, so you boil it off pretty much. There's about a half a minute left in the boil out of a whole hour. And I'm filling up a sink full of water to cool it down. And it's still boiling. And I still got a little bit of wort left over, sweet wort. I added a lot of it to it. Probably a good half gallon, maybe gallon or so. So it's time to turn off the boil, and I'm gonna put the pot in the sink here. I'll have to put the camera down for that. So now put it in the sink here, full of water. You can't tell, really full cold water, and just trying to get it cooled down as fast as I can, and just by stirring it a lot. The more the steam comes off of it, the colder it gets. As long as there's steam coming off of it, that means it's getting colder. So that's a good thing. And every maybe 3 to 5 minutes, the water in here get warm. So I have to drain it, fill it back up again with cold water again. And yeah. Well, I pretty much cooled it down, and strained it, siphoned it, strained it, got most of the hops out of it, and aerated it, poured it, aerated it, back and forth, got it down to room temperature, and I just put in the carboy and pitched the yeast in, put the airlock on. So there she sits. Now I just gotta wait. See all the, I don't know if you can see in there too good, but it's 5 gallons exactly. So, yep. The gravity, by the way, it came out to a 1042. So, I was shooting for a 1050, a 1052. So, I don't know what happened, but sometimes that happens. So, it is still make beer, you know. So, and Hefeweizens are pretty much, they're made to be cloudy because of the wheat proteins in it, and a little bit of hops bitterness, and pretty much it'll probably ferment out to about 4.5%. So we shall see. Well, it's been about 3 days since I pitched yeast in a Hefeweizen. So it was a 1042. Now I checked it a little bit earlier, a couple hours ago, and it's about a 1010 now. So it's hanging around 4.192%, like 4.2% alcohol. So that's in the range. That's pretty good. I'm happy about that. And here's how it looks. Air bubbles not, or the airlock's not doing much bubbling. And